My name is Raghavi Priya, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering. So in this video, you're going to see about the lecture series for the topic, for the subject 23 CST 302 Agile Software Engineering. So second year, third semester. So unit 1, Introduction to Software Engineering. So topic, understanding requirements. So learning objectives. So after this session, students will be able to understand the need for agile in modern software development, then identify limitations of traditional software models, apply agile thinking to real world software engineering problems. So software engineering and formality, it consists of software quality, formal requirements approaches, essential versus accidental task, then artificial intelligence in software engineering and professional ethics. Okay, empathy, introduction to requirements. So requirements define what the software must do. So form the foundation of software development. Then errors in requirements lead to project failure. So understanding requirements is critical for success. So this is the diagram. So meaning of requirements. So requirement is a capability or condition the system must satisfy, represents customer needs and expectations, acts as a contract between customer and developer. So types of requirements. So we have 4 types of requirements. So functional requirements, non-functional requirements, business requirements and user requirements. So in functional requirements, it defines what the system does. In non-functional requirements, it defines the cross-functional technologies such as performance, security, usability. So in business requirement, it consists of an organizational goals. So in user requirements, it deals with the end user need. So this is the hierarchy diagram. So system requirements in this sense, it consists of functional and non-functional. Then user requirements, it has user point of view, user goals, user inputs and outputs. So business requirement consists of sponsor point of view, scope of the project, then business objectives. So this is the requirement engineering process. It has 5 stages. Then requirements elicitation, requirement analysis, requirement specification, requirement validation and requirement management. So this is the first phase. So requirement elicitation. So requirement elicitation means collecting requirements from the stakeholders. So techniques, how we will collect the requirements. The techniques include interviews, questionnaires, workshops, observation. Focus on understanding real user needs. So requirement analysis phase, resolving conflicts and ambiguities, prioritizing requirements, checking feasibility and constraints, ensuring completeness and consistency. So requirement specification, documenting requirements clearly. So it uses SRS, software requirement specification. So it must be clear, complete and unambiguous. So it acts as a reference for development. So ideate, requirement validation. So ensures requirements reflect customer needs, techniques using or reviews, prototyping and test case generation. So prevents costly rework later. So this is the summary for the today's class. So key takeaways: understanding requirements is vital for project success, involves elicitation, analysis, specification and validation. So it reduces risks, rework and misunderstandings. So Agile promotes continuous requirements refinement. So this is the activity. So which activity ensures that requirements correctly represents the customer need? So you self answer for this question.